This is insane. The price of Shiba Inu has been increasing. Panic is prevalent among individuals. Nevertheless, an even more bizarre event transpired today. Coinbase has recently performed a unique action. A large population of investors might be coming soon to Shiba Inu. Additionally, the following is even more bizarre. People are engaging in outlandish speculation. A legendary investor may indeed intervene. Additionally, this could potentially rescue Shiba Inu from the depths. What is happening? Furthermore, what is the subject of my discourse? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu has recently executed an unexpected decline, and investors are experiencing the jolt. Although yesterday appeared to be a robust recovery, with investors eventually witnessing their portfolios rebound, today's decline has eliminated all that enthusiasm. Suddenly, the profits vanished, leaving everyone feeling bewildered and frustrated. The ambiance rapidly changed. Doubt replaced optimism. And now anxiety is beginning to infiltrate. Investors are compelled to contemplate whether they should sell before the situation deteriorates. Alternatively, is this an opportunity to acquire additional items at a reduced price? Recently, the challenge has been substantial. Shiba Inu has been experiencing a decline in his condition for several days. And even when you zoom out and examine the past week, the situation is not favorable. The cost is still generally declining. Additionally, it is causing investors to question their assumptions. This is not merely a decrease in the value of the Shiba Inu. It undermines one's self-assurance. There is currently a significant issue as to whether this is merely another blip in the path or the beginning of an even more significant decline. However, the issue is as follows. A single analyst has recently provided a detailed explanation of the current state of the Shiba Inu's price. Furthermore, it is not in a favorable state of appearance. He observed that the Shiba Inu is rapidly losing momentum, and if the situation does not improve shortly, it could become even more dire. A critical support level has recently malfunctioned. Unfortunately, this implies that the meme coin may be on the brink of an even more precipitous decline. At present, the Shiba Inu has fallen below a critical price threshold. Additionally, it may eliminate an additional digit from its price if it fails to recover promptly. Something that would be a significant psychological setback to investors. The coin has been experiencing periods of instability for several weeks, as short-term trends have caused it to decline. The recent collapse has confirmed the fears of many. It has simply not had sufficient purchasing power to maintain stability. This places the Shiba Inu in a precarious position. The next significant safety net is at an alarmingly low level, and the consequences of a lack of consumer participation could be severe. The community has consistently been a significant component of the Shiba Inu's strength. However, it appears that both enthusiasm and trading activities are currently diminishing. Shiba Inu's capacity to rebound is being increasingly scrutinized amid the meme coin space's existing obstacles. If the decline persists, it could have catastrophic consequences if it falls below another critical threshold. It would undo months of work and plunge Shiba Inu into a more severe depression, thereby complicating the recovery process. However, there is still a possibility. A relief rally could occur if purchasers demonstrate their strength and maintain their position, allowing the token to resume its upward trajectory. The true test is whether Shiba Inu can regain the ground it has lost in the next few days, or if the downward pressure will cause it to fall even further. However, you may be pondering, what is the genuine situation? What is the reason for the Shiba Inu's particular manner of movement? In order to obtain a comprehensive understanding, it is necessary to examine Bitcoin. And indeed, it appears that Bitcoin has experienced the same roller coaster today. It plummeted to the 75-point level before rebounding to 81. The entire market was jolted by that abrupt decline, and one analyst provided an explanation. He observed that this abrupt decline precipitated a phenomenon known as minor capitulation. In essence, a number of Bitcoin producers began liquidating their assets. The on-chain data indicates that these sell-offs experienced a significant increase during the Bitcoin collapse, resulting in a significant amount of coins being loaded onto exchanges. Typically, miners engage in this type of trading in order to mitigate losses or cover expenses. A state of hysteria ensued among investors. Shiba Inu followed the pattern in the absence of sufficient purchasing pressure to counteract the sell-offs. Currently, it is unable to maintain its position due to the same downward momentum. Therefore, although Shiba Inu presents its own set of obstacles, today's delivery was not exclusively focused on Shiba Inu. It formed part of a more comprehensive overall picture. And Shiba Inu may struggle to recover unless Bitcoin stabilizes. However, the issue is as follows. Today, a significant announcement was made. Additionally, it has the potential to alter everything. Coinbase, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world, has recently disclosed that it has been officially registered with India's Banking Intelligence Agency. This implies that they are now authorized to conduct business within the nation. They even posted about it, stating that, "We have been cleared to launch in India." However, this is not the entirety of the matter. This is merely the commencement, as indicated by their official blog. Coinbase intends to further expand its operations by introducing comprehensive retail services in India next year. Now, why is this such a significant event for the Shiba Inu? India is house to one of the world's greatest crypto communities. Shiba Inu is also extremely popular in that region. Shiba Inu is the most popular choice among Indian investors among all meme tokens. It is not a coin that is randomly selected from the market. It is one of the most frequently transacted and held assets in the nation. And now for the best part. Coinbase is currently utilized by thousands of Shiba Inu owners. Given the current expansion of the exchange in India, this figure is only going to increase greatly. A potential increase in demand is imminent, as an increasing number of individuals will have the ability to purchase, sell, and trading Shiba Inu with simplicity. This level of accessibility is significant. It reduces obstacles, attracts new investors, and generates new momentum. Shiba Inu may eventually emerge from its recent challenges and resume its upward trajectory if a surge in new purchasers occurs. It is not implausible to anticipate that this type of increase could result in a substantial increase in the price, particularly in light of the significant influence that Indian investors have in the cryptocurrency sector. Naturally, market conditions will continue to influence the outcome, and there is no assurance. However, one thing is certain. This action by Coinbase is a game-changing development. A significant rebound may occur sooner than anticipated if Shiba Inu capitalizes on the appropriate momentum. Additionally, there is an even more significant matter. Currently, there is a great deal of irrational speculation circulating, and if it is proven to be accurate, the repercussions for the whole crypto market could be utterly significant. A bizarre rumor was recently disseminated by an analyst. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway may be considering investing a portion of its impressive $334 billion liquidity reserve in Bitcoin. Yes, you are correct. Warren Buffett, the renowned financier who has been one of the most vocal skeptics of crypto, may be about to alter his perspective in a significant manner. If this were to occur, it would cause a seismic shift in the market, establishing a level of trust that digital currency has never experienced. Now, what does this imply for Shiba Inu? Certainly, Shiba Inu, as well as all other crypto assets, will benefit from a substantial increase in Bitcoin's value. Bitcoin is the market champion, and when it experiences a surge, the entire digital currency space follows. Furthermore, the Shiba Inu has consistently been one of the most volatile assets during bull runs, and a surge of this magnitude could result in a significant increase in its price. If Berkshire Hathaway truly begins to invest in Bitcoin, the potential for a significant flux of institutional money into the cryptocurrency market is not merely a minor uptick. In the event that this occurs, Shiba Inu could experience an unprecedented surge in popularity, drawing in both fresh retail investors and larger entities that had previously overlooked meme coins. This could be the event that propels the Shiba Inu past critical price thresholds, eradicating some zeros and reintroducing it to the public in a significant manner. Major purchasing pressure could be generated solely by the enthusiasm. If the Shiba Inu gains sufficient momentum, it is possible that a rally unlike any other in recent history will occur. Nevertheless, this is merely a conjecture at this time. However, if it is confirmed, Shiba Inu owners may be in for an extraordinary experience. From a broader perspective, it is evident that the Shiba Inu is not merely surviving, rather it is preparing for a promising future. Lucy, the chief marketer for Shiba Inu, recently expressed her opinions in a tweet. Additionally, it serves to provide a comprehensive understanding of the situation. She clarified that decentralization, acceptance, and innovation will continue to advance regardless of the extent to which regulations are altered, assaults occur, or narratives evolve. The teams that are capable of withstanding the current tempest are the ones that will shape the future of digital finance. She concluded with the Shiba Inu, of course. Additionally, she is entirely correct. The cryptocurrency market is characterized by its volatility and fluctuations. However, the most significant factor is the individual's ability to endure. Shiba Inu has consistently demonstrated its effectiveness. It is not merely a meme coin. It is an ecosystem that is characterized by a community that is resolute in its pursuit of success, impassioned developers, and authentic initiatives. Through all of the disasters and doubts, the Shiba Inu continues to advance. Short-term price fluctuations are not the sole focus of the future. It pertains to the long-term assimilation of new technology as well as the preservation of a competitive edge. And as Lucy observed, that is precisely what the Shiba Inu is doing. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up to see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.